Hey everybody, it's your boys, Brandon.
And Josh, welcome back.
Yeah, and so guys, let's get real. We're in the middle of moving, and we have gotten no break because Rupaul needs them checks. And as you've seen, we've changed things up in order to cover All Stars 5, but this is a lot. So we're just gonna talk to y'all real quick about this episode and keep it pushing so we can say we did it, and we don't want to leave you guys out on all the tea and all our thoughts.
Oh, we got opinions, so
They're still here.
they're still here.
But-
So let's jump in and share them.
Okay, real quick. So this episode was Snatch Game of Love. They tried this last year with All Stars 4. It was cute. It was a cute little change up.
Yeah.
I liked it better this year.
Yeah, I'm glad they do the Snatch. Like, the Snatch Game is obviously the most popular video of all of the, every episode they have. So I always love to see them doing their celebrity impersonations, even if they're doing Eartha Kitt for the 14th time or.
She turned it out, so I'm glad she did.
You sure
I'm glad
did.
she did.
So this episode, we get two special guests, Jeffrey Boyer Chapman, Tommy Dorsey, and they're the Dorsey. He's coming in, rocking out.
Exactly.
Whatever.
That's what I felt about him. Exactly. Who
Twinkie
cares?
ass method.
Meth chic, as
Meth
the princess said
That's
to
right.
Sharon Needles. It's a compliment. Meth chic. Yeah, they were there. Okay, so in the Snatch Game of Love, the first group was Miss Cracker as Lady Gaga, and we also had Alexis Mateo as Walter Mercado, who I've only seen the glamour shot. Had only seen the glamour shots of, but was ready.
That was
And who else was the third one in the group?
Not Shay.
Oh yes, India. India as Jeffree Star. Okay.
Oh yeah. We just watched the episode and we both already forgot about it.
Because I bought Jeffree Star out, okay? Because here's the thing, and we're small-time YouTubers, so whatever. We ain't worried about getting on Jeffree's radar or whatever. But a lot of these hoes, a lot of you hoes out there are afraid of Jeffree, don't want to speak out about Jeffree. Jeffree been calling black folks monkeys and N-words and throwing up Nazi symbols. Jeffree been mean and hateful, and y'all queens and y'all followers, if it's not you, then it's not you. But if you following Jeffree and supporting Jeffree, take your ass somewhere else, because not here. I appreciate it, India. I like the fact that India did a bad job, because Jeffree doesn't deserve to have a good job done of him. I loved it. India, do it again.
There you go.
Do it again.
Now we know how you feel.
I know you don't even know who Jeffree Star is.
You're damn right I don't. And based on this, I don't want to know.
Still don't know.
There you go.
The other group, who was in that?
I thought it was Marilyn Manson the whole time. No, the other group was Shay as Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Ellen DeGeneres as
Blair.
portrayed by Blair St. Clair.
I think you were right. Ellen portraying Blair.
Right.
I don't know what was happening.
And then, of course, we had Miss Jujubee herself as Eartha Kitt, turn up to a sensible 74 degrees.
Like I said, I like this one because I felt the people that shine really shine.
Oh my
and
God.
I thought the bottoms were really bottoms. So this makes a good episode to watch.
And it was the first one, obviously, the Walter Mercado thing was just so funny. And it's like, you don't have to know who somebody is to just make it so over the top and so funny. And like I knew Walter Mercado, like he said, like maybe the headshot, and it's like, okay, so what is this guy all about? Oh, the future telling, the crystal ball, and the whatever, fortune telling, whatever that shit is. Oh no, you kept saying, I see your future.
I know.
Bitch, all right, come on, come through. And the funny thing is, it's such a caricature that we all know, like, some kind of association with that.
Fame. Oh, this line, my friends and I would go around, we love the Golden Girls. By the way, that Golden Girls episode with the face mask, that's not blackface. Y'all can put that back up. We didn't ask for that. We asked for justice for Breonna Taylor. Arrest Breonna Taylor's killers, those cops, and get these bad cops off the streets. Do that. Don't take away funny episodes of the Golden Girls that we knew what the tea was about that. Just saying. But we used to always go around because there's a line in an episode of Golden Girls where like Rose is having a dream and she's like, for one of your wedding presents, Rose, we brought you famed psychic astrologer Jean Nixon. and Lady Di and Cher will start a new musical. And oh my god, I love those fucking people. Miss Cleo, Dionne Warwick had her.
So easy to parody.
Love that.
Yeah, and the second one, it was actually a toss-up. It was hard because Eartha Kitt was so funny, but Flava Flav, Shay's Flava Flav was spot on.
Studied.
It was like, for a minute, I thought it was Flava in there when I looked at that grill and how dark she went. Well, actually, Shay is probably about the same shade.
She's pretty dark. We get the runway and RuPaul. I have to shout out to RuPaul. Both RuPaul's suit and her runway were immaculate this week.
Very rare that we would give her two heels. Usually she hobbling around 6 inches higher than the other.
One heel, one practice.
One heel, one crack.
Flipping and flopping.
Yeah, it was this like weird tie-dye.
But yeah, the suit was like a 60s paisley, and then this dress was like a full explosion, antebellum, but like gown, and it like had, it's almost like a paint gun.
I don't know. I just thought it would be fun to tie-dye a wedding dress, and that's what this was giving me.
Shout out to you, Zaldi. Loved it. And the runway itself was prom fantasy. So the girls had just to deliver like a prom gown, but they could have taken it anywhere with it.
Really open. There was a couple that stood out in my mind. Well, one thing I would say is that there is like beauty and elegance, and then there's shtick. And it seems like it might be concept, it might be shtick. Like Ms. Cracker comes out with the pimple and the acne and the little mirror and stuff like that. It was like, just because you have a little bit of shtick does not a good runway make. It was like, okay, basic dress, basic look, and just these pimples. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's safe because you made them giggle. Yeah. But that's only going to work so far.
Yeah. And then we had India Farah coming down, and she was giving like, I don't know, this looked like something she would have worn at her Vegas meet and greet. This did not give me prom. It was nice.
Runny mascara and the huge belt.
Yeah, but no girl was wearing that to prom. And especially with the tits hanging over.
I mean, maybe a 1930s prom, I don't know.
1930s, but
in Romania.
I've been there. I've seen the pictures. They would have worn that. Them girls would have ate this up. But no, I would give this a crock. Yeah. This was not good. And then we had Alexis Mateo, and she had that finger wave hair and her red gown. Yeah. I really liked this
with the split up the side, the leg showing all the way.
That was really good.
Let's just have one moment about this. Was Alexa's week. She did really well. You know, I'm sort of a hater of Alexis Mateo.
And Widow Von Du.
There's like, you get in your head like these drag queens you don't like. Yeah. And I still don't like her. I'm going to tell you that.
Okay.
But you give credit where credit's due. This bitch was funny. She turned out that Snatch game, and her runway look was good. And at the end of the day, I think there should have been two winners. Yeah. But let's get on with it.
Okay. Then we had Blair St. Clair there.
Yes.
I like this. It was a little Klaus Nomi with the hair, the androgyny, male female. I would have liked this more if we had seen Gigi kind of do this tuxedo gown.
We act like this is all new. Like, look at the Liza days and the Victor Victoria, Julie Andrews. It's like, this is not any new concept of this androgyny, like, glamour tux dress thing. It's like,
yeah, I'm not saying that. I just think Gigi's version fit this challenge better, because I thought like Blair's could have been a nice like devil wedding, androgyny, but like Gigi's, you knew that was an 80s prom with the ruffle shirt. That was specific.
That is true. But Blair, teeth, I remember that. Yeah, but Gigi's mama made that, so listen.
Also, Blair technically did this first because it filmed before the other.
Right.
So
see, there you
still gonna give it a heel, Blair.
That is, you just made me think of that. Yeah. That is kind of bullshit for queens with publicity when like. Obviously, they have 2 seasons filming at the same time, and they don't know what each other's doing.
Yeah.
It's like you could be a total copycat, and if it just happens that that it gets released first, then it's like, oh, that person had the original idea because people aren't smart enough to think about that. Like,
and then we had Juju, and she was the only girl that really I thought gave me an actual prom. Like I knew her prom. Like that was an 80s big
80s hair too, crimped
tulle, short dress, because in the 80s they were rocking the shorter prom dresses.
Maybe we're just old and we love the 80s, but this was my favorite look on the runway too. It was really good.
I'd say that out of the girls, this was my favorite as well.
But Brandon's still gonna give the highest heel of the week to Shay's boy look.
Yes! Oh my god, can we talk? Okay, because next on the runway was Shea Coulee, and she was giving a mix of Carrie plus the rose petals from Sasha Velour, which we were in attendance for. We're gonna keep bringing that up until you guys be like, good for you, but whatever. So we saw that iconic moment in person, and this was really nice to see that mix.
Yeah.
But my highest heel will go to Shay's. What did I call it? An off-the-shoulder
nude
Air Force inspired sateen catsuit.
Yeah.
Shea Coulee, where can I get that? Who made that? I know you're working with Loris on your latex, so I'll call her and see if I can get some of that. But who made that catsuit, girl? Hit me up.
And so the judging proceeds.
That's the only way. Okay. That's the only way to call it. Yeah, proceeds.
Proceeding on. And it was a short episode up till here, and I'm going, wow, this episode's getting shorter. But we get one top, and Alexis I wouldn't say got robbed because Shay was like amazing.
Shay was amazing.
But at one point I thought maybe they're going to be like, Alexis Michelle, you're also a winner, baby.
That couldn't have been because Alexis Michelle isn't on the season.
Oh, shit. Mateo, whatever her face is.
Alexis Mateo, bam! I honestly thought we should have been like, okay, All-Stars 2 through 4 rules, 2 girls, y'all lip sync.
Yeah.
Because Alexis was that good.
Yeah.
But this was a weird thing where they pulled the, if you're not in the top, you're in the bottom bullshit.
Yeah.
And so here we have Alexis Mateo, this amazing performance that should have won by itself. Jujubee as well.
Yeah.
They kind of gloss over the fact that Juju was equally as good and now is in the bottom. Right. So every other bitch is in the bottom except for Shay. And then that's when we figure out why the episode it still is an hour.
Right.
Because this is where we made some good fucking reality TV and we lived for it.
Girl, it was thick and rich. So, obviously, y'all, if you're watching this, you've already watched the episode, you know what happened. We get the snake in the grass, India coming in saying, let me private confer with you.
Right. And the thing is, I'm equally confused because we did not usually Drag Race. If they have the receipts, we'll show the receipts for us. Mm-hmm. And so there was a moment where, well, India says that Alexis and Mayhem came to me and asked me to switch my boat to get Shay out. So if there was a moment where that happened, I feel the show would have been like receipt, but y'all don't. The girls don't know.
Unless this is them like whispering in the vents in the hotel room,
passing the post-its under the door like we found out that they got to do.
Ding ding, PA, can you deliver this over to India?
And so there's this weird awkwardness of. They ask who realistically should be in the bottom. Miss Cracker's like, I think it's me and India. And India's like, don't say my name. I ain't saying my name. And so India, seeing the writing on the wall, is like, okay, I need to do something. And Shay's in the top, so let me play this game. And so India takes Shay says, I don't need to talk to anybody. Because Shay's like, I'm a petty bitch. And I'm with her. I would have sent Alexis home.
Well, Shay did 2 really great things that stood out to me as a person, how good she is as a person.
Yeah.
And the first one was that she's like, okay, enough of this she said bullshit. I'm going to bring it out to the open. And it's like, yes, be a real person and do that. Because she could have just went to it and been like, okay, fuck Alexis. Or I'm going to drop her lipstick in because she was... So,
and now with the evidence India told me, but here's the thing about that. Did you see how gooped India was when Shay came right back and was like, I'm taking it to the girls? I have a feeling India did not expect that to happen. she expected to be able to tell Shay that, and Shay to be like, "Thank you, girl, for letting me know.
Yeah.
I already wanted to send that bitch home. Thank you for."
But she held her own though, because India was like, she didn't look embarrassed or ashamed or whatever. She was just like, "You said what you said. You tell me you're gonna lie right now like that." So it was like either one of them's a good actress or something's happening. But
and that's what Juju was saying. Juju was like, if India is lying, that means she's a good actress. But I saw her Snatch Game, so I know she's not. So Alexis is lying?
This was a great way for the producers to throw a wrench in things because they knew this shit was getting stale and boring. I've been bored this season, and I know a lot of other people has been too.
Have y'all been bored? Please let us know, because I mean, if it's a good season, we will fight to keep all the production. And you see, we just sitting here because we ain't got time. But at the end of the day, Shay is our lip syncer. She has made her choice. She goes out onto the runway to face the assassin. And every week we have a competition to see if we can guess who it's gonna be.
And Brandon guessed it this week.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't say Cameron Michaels this time.
Yes, for a first time. He said, "Say my name, Banjee. Miss Banjee."
And then I got really scared because I thought Alexis was gonna go home. And I'm the type of person, I don't care if you would have voted for me. I don't give two shits. Like, if that's fine, if I'm still here, I'm gonna go by who did the best.
And that's some kind of bullshit shenanigans that the show would pull off too. We're gonna invite Banjee back so that she can send her drag mother home.
Hello, Morgan's best friend had to send Mayhem home, and because we didn't like her attitude on the stage, we picked both them hoes to win to give her the double chop.
Don't worry, baby, I'm gonna send you home, but we're gonna eat Sizzler tonight.
Hey, let me call Mayhem. Her and Morgan down the Morgan in Palm Springs. Let me call Mayhem. She's down the street. But anyway, so Banjee and Shay, they're lip syncing to Madonna's which song?
Now I forgot.
Open your heart.
Open your heart to me.
Okay,
baby.
I didn't know this song, so I turned to Josh and was like, "Damn, do they not spend the money on the good Madonna songs?"
Oh, that's a good Madonna song.
I don't stand Madonna. So, bye. If we were doing the divas and if we looking at lip syncs, Rihanna, Beyonce, Gaga, Adele, Madonna. Bitch, Madonna got your lipstick, girl. Just letting you know.
All right, y'all can leave some hateful comments. That's justified.
Alexis is nervous as fuck because her daughter is here and she really don't want to go home.
Alexis was nervous as fuck. That bitch did not smile, crack a. She was just sitting there sweating her little titties off.
Because she thought Shay was going to pull the stunt, and so...
Even on that runway, she was staring off into space going, my ass is going home this week.
So Shea Coulee wins the lip sync. Miss Banjee was cute. I always love seeing her coming back, but y'all, we can get some other girls. Just saying. There's 126 bitches. We can get some other girls. Shay wins the lips. And I turned to Josh and I was like, okay, one of two things are gonna happen. Shay is gonna be big bitch and be like, Alexis, you did what you did. I'm pulling a Naomi, Monet Exchange, Manila, get your ass out.
No.
Or Shay could have done what she did. What she do?
And I knew that she wouldn't. I knew that she was going to do the right thing and send India home. And that's the second thing that like really made Shay stand out to me. That as an upstanding person, like a good-hearted person, because she was like, you know what? I could do it, and Alexis is actually pretty high competitor, so it would have been perfectly justified to send her home.
Alexis has been killing it, yeah.
But you know, she's gonna do the right thing and have respectful fans. And so, bye. See you later, India. You've been on the bottom 4 times.
But I really respected the speech that Shay gave about it. She was like, I had my mind made up. And when I brought it to the other girls, other things came to light. So I had to reevaluate. I want the person that sent me home to know that I'm sending India home. Because I'm watching your ass. Right. She let that bitch know she is on watch. And now all the other girls are watching for Alexis. Then Shay can go back next week and be like, girls, I want to play a fair game. And so now they have trust for Shay. Smart girl.
Damn right. There you go. So, at the end of the day, we're down to 5 girls.
Oh, there's still too fucking many, and we still have so much shit to move.
And apparently, it's going to be one top and the rest bottoms for the rest of the season. Sounds like a West Hollywood Saturday night.
Oh yeah, today is also July 4th, so happy Jennifer Coolidge Appreciation Day to everybody out there. And we'll see you next time. You keep boozing, we'll keep reviewing.
Bye.